You know, Meatloaf famously said he would do anything for love, but he won't do that. Could the same now be said for the former cable TV actress and, of course, sometimes known as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you're well today on this fine and lovely day. Less than a week to go now. Really excited, by, of course, our coronation. Can't wait. Also, thank you for your lovely comments about Lord Reith, the broadcasting titan whose house we showed you on a video the other day. Fascinating stuff, as I say, because when you look at it, I always find this. These people, live very close to their work. They can, they're paid so well. Not like you and me that have to schlep it up and down on a tube or a bus or walk or something like that. That's what you always find with rich people. They're very much on the door, catered for, looked after. A little bit, of course, like the former royal known as Meghan Markle. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. As we now know, she signed a mega deal with William Morris Agency. And when you sign with the agency, they're like treacle all over you. They gush and tell you all the wonderful things that they're going to do for you and how basically the world's your oyster. Oh, absolutely nothing that can't be achieved. After all, you're a megastar. You're known around the world. You're instantly famous. Your brand's brilliant, And then they will talk to you now in this day and age about upping your social media, which is something that Meghan, of course, knew about previously. But there's a bigger thorny topic that is proving very difficult for the William Morris Agency. And somehow, someone has to make her see sense. As ever, though, I'll explain. It already centers upon the fact that over in the United States and really around the world, Meghan is seen as a very cold-hearted, uncaring daughter to her father, Thomas Markle, ostracized for apparently a couple of silly mistakes many years ago now, just ahead of the royal wedding. Couldn't even squeeze her own family on there next to Doria. Remember the pictures. But what's interesting now is on a brand new documentary made over in Australia, you can see that this particular gentleman is incredibly ill, recovering from, very serious illness. And it would take a heart of stone not to turn you back around and think, how much longer do I have? This is the problem for the William Morris Agency, because in order to warm Meghan up, other than shoving her inside an oven, seemingly she's just cold to everything. And when you see pictures of Thomas Markle, you have to say, you would be very concerned if he was your parent, seemingly not Meghan or indeed Harry, who's yet to actually meet him. These are the two caring, compassionate people that are doing everything for charity, but seemingly it doesn't start at home. The bigger picture now is that William Morris, in order to push Meghan's brand forward, realised that this is the main topic, the main polling thing that they have to deal with if they're going to get their clients any kind of warm advertising sponsorship work. Oh yes, influence work will come thick and fast, but then each and every time people can bring up this terrible situation that seemingly is not Thomas Markle's. And whichever way you look at it, when he sadly does pass away, if there is no reconciliation, how strange and cruel will that make her look? And let's not forget, of course, she claimed in the interview with that little red magazine, The Net, that, well, she'd lost her father. No, she cut him off in his hour of need, whichever way you look at it. But more than ever, apparently, she's ready to reconcile with His Majesty the King. After all, he's got plenty of jewels to play with, whereas Thomas Markle seemingly only has memories, and more importantly, harder than that, looking at a daughter that now is completely lost touch with, and more so bewildered as to why. Now, can William Morris truly work their magic on truly one of the most difficult clients they must have ever encountered? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.